Look, some of y'all need to stop using your kids as an excuse as to why you can't get to church or why you can't get stuff done that needs to be done. And to be completely honest with you, I might be some of y'all. Like, seriously, I'm all for if somebody wanted to, they would. Therefore, if you wanted to get up and get things done, you would. If you wanted to get up and get to church, you would, despite how many kids you have or your current circumstances. But I also completely understand that literally we be tired, especially as moms, parents in general. And on top of being pregnant, like literally, thank God I made it through the first trimester because baby, I could barely even fathom the idea of leaving my house, not even for anything. And I work from home primarily, so this was so easy for me to be at home and still do what I needed to do. There were several weeks at the beginning of this year that I didn't even leave this house once. And honestly, getting to church just wasn't a priority at the time. Me resting, feeling better, not being nauseous, not being tired, that was my priority at the time. Every Sunday, my husband would still get up and go to church. He sings with the worship team, so it would have been hard for him to even take Chosen with him to church. So of course, Chosen would just stay back with me. We would watch church online, which was completely fine with me. Now, we did make it a couple Sundays, maybe 2 or 3 out of the whole first trimester, if you want me to be completely honest. But girl, it just was not easy. And honestly, when you feel like crap, kind of look like crap, and you don't want to be crap in front of everybody else. Not that you want to stay crappy in your crap, but you just feel like crap. So I understand us having excuses or legit reasons why we cannot go, especially if you have multiple kids. I get it. They're busy. You're running late all the time. You have so much to try to remember just to bring with you guys to church, just for you to barely even hear the message. I totally get it. But we have to remember that all these situations we experience can be temporary. And if you get stuck in doing something, it's going to become a habit. Sometimes it just takes a little push, a little urge to want something different, to know that you want to show your child a different experience. And you also want your children to grow up knowing the reason why you go or the reason why you do what you do. That's what should give you the motivation to be like, you know what, let's go ahead and get ready. Let's get out of here. But sometimes it won't come easy. It's going to take practice, and it's going to take getting used to and planning ahead. What y'all be saying, being Delulu is the Salulu? Yeah, like sometimes you might have to be a little delusional and think yourself out of the situation you're in order for you to get done what you know needs to be done. At least that's what it took for me. As I started entering my second trimester, I did start to feel slightly better, but I was still feeling sick. But I told myself, look, we got to get up and go. I'm not used to just being here moping around. Let's get up and go. Let's get up and do something. So I don't know what could be holding you back from getting to church or accomplishing any goal that you have in mind, but think yourself out of it. Try to think of yourself on the other side of it and get it done. You can do it just like I did. You will be so glad you pushed yourself through it.